What's up, y'all? They ain't seen me in a while, but hey, it's me. Wooty wooty woo, la la la. I hope y'all been good since I've been gone. Since you've been gone, I can breathe for the first time. I don't know the rest of the words. But y'all, this gonna be a quick one. Cause I just got in as usual, cause what else am I doing with life besides working and paying bills? But let's get into it. Why men don't just pay hoes? That's what this is about to be about. I don't like that my glasses is reflecting in the camera. Yeah, why men just don't pay hoes? You know, you don't have to waste nobody's time, yo. Like they get it. I know why. But I'm just saying, nigga, go get a hoe. Go get a hoe. You could literally go pay somebody to put your dick in. You don't have to fall in love. You don't have to catch feelings. You don't have to hurt nobody's feelings. You don't have to put hate. Like, you don't have to do nothing. It is strictly a transaction. And when the transaction is over, she leaves and you can leave. You don't need nobody pretending to be your girlfriend, pretending to call you and like you and text you. You don't have to do none of that. Because at the end of the day, the only reason you're doing it is because you want some pussy. So instead of doing all of that, you literally can just go to the hoe stroll, go get you a hoe, have her suck your dick or put your dick in her with a condom, and then you can bust off, and then it don't have to be no connection involved whatsoever. You ain't gotta work hard. You don't have to put in the time. You don't have to be playing the manipulation games with women. You don't have to waste time doing none of that. You literally can just go get a hoe and stop wasting our fucking time. Just go. It's so many hoes out here. It's so many women that would just fuck for money. Go get them. Go find them. When you're on the apps and shit and you looking for a bitch, specifically look for a bitch that's a hoe. Because they on there. They're on there. They're on there. You can go on Facebook. You can go on any dating site. Shit, in person. I live in Baltimore. Everybody know where the hoe stroll at in Baltimore. Go down there and get you a fucking hoe. And stop wasting women's time. Like, some of us really want love and connection and cultivation and growth and sustainability. All of the shit that supposed to come with being in a divine partnership. Not no toxic ass partnership. I'm talking about a divine. I've been talking about this, y'all. If you go back and scroll on my oldest videos, I've been talking about how it was dating as a divine feminine. When you carry a certain essence, a certain about you. Everybody ain't carrying this. So when I come across one of you niggas and I realize that you are not divine, then you get cut off immediately. Immediately. I don't care about nothing. You're getting cut off immediately. I'm not going to give you a month to waste my time, 2 months to waste my time, 3 months. You don't get none of that. You ain't getting none of that. As much as I would love to be in a partnership, like a real soul partnership without no toxicity, as much as I crave to have that, I'm not desperate enough to put up with a nigga bullshit just to have it. Not doing that. You might get a little bit of access to my energy because we went out on a date, maybe we kissed at some point, but I will still cut you off, sir. It's not a game. And y'all don't have to play these fucking games with women on a consistent basis. Generation after generation of niggas playing games all their fucking life, bro. Like, all their fucking life. They start in high school, in middle school. Because I knew bitches that was fucking in middle school. So they start in middle school, then they get to high school. They still chasing. They get in their 20s, they still chasing. They get in their 30s, they're still chasing. They get in their 40s, they're still chasing. They get in their 50s, they're still chasing. They get in their 60s, they're still fucking chasing women, yo. These niggas don't never settle down, bro. They don't never fucking settle down, my nigga. They stay chasing the next hole that they can fill instead of just finding a prostitute, a hoe, or something that you can pay to get your dick sucked or put your dick in a hole for however long, and then you pay her and then you go on. You don't have to play these emotional mind games with people. And then it's sad because a lot of these men got daughters. And their daughters are going to go through exactly the same shit that they are putting women through. But they so stupid that they don't even recognize the shit. When their daughters end up going through the heartbreak and the bullshit, it never clicks in their brain that this is a product of me. What they say in the Bible, what it say, y'all? What it say? The sins of the father to the children, however it go, I don't care. But that's how it's something like that. The sins of the father reflecting the child or get passed down to the child, whatever it say in that bitch, y'all. That's what the fuck this is. These niggas don't even realize the life that they're setting up for their daughters. I know because my dad didn't recognize the life that he was setting up for me. That's how I know. That's how I know. And when I told him that these niggas is a reflection of you, nigga, because of how you didn't treat me and how you treated women and how you wasn't there and this and that and that. That is a reflection. But no, see, I wasn't raised in the household with him. So he didn't get to see me going through heartbreak and strife and pain. He didn't get to see that shit. He didn't get to see it. He didn't get to witness it. He didn't even give a fuck because he wasn't even there. He was raised in another fucking family. So, I'm going to repeat and then I'm gone. Men, business, especially businessmen, especially the men that can afford it, y'all. Like the men who can afford it, they still won't go get a fucking hoe. Like the businessmen who got fucking money, because that's all I've been meeting lately is men with money. But they not trying to settle. They still looking for a hole to fill instead of settling down and reaping abundance that comes from dealing with a divine feminine. They don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want the chill, relaxed life where it's more peaceful than toxic. They don't want that. They like that toxic shit. That's why they keep fucking with these type of women. And then they come across somebody like me who's nowhere near nothing like none of them women they was dealing with. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. I guarantee whoever watching me right now, y'all ain't never met nobody that presents they self like me. That's how confident I am in my individuality. Ain't nobody walking around like this. I haven't seen it. And if outside of a party, you ain't seeing nobody walking around in their queendom energy like me. So then you come across me, and then I cut your ass off, and then you realize you go out there, because this has happened before. I've had men tell me, oh, I tried to find you and other women, and it wasn't working. The energy that you have is not the same as these other women. I know. I told you, stupid ass, but you still had to go out there and figure it out. You still had to go put your dick in another hole to figure out that that's not the hole that you want. That's not the energy you want. You want my energy, but you looking for it in other bitches, and you ain't going to find it. You ain't going to find it. Because it don't exist. I am a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a nigga. Once in a lifetime is a female like me going to come into a nigga life. And if you ain't ready for this growth, nigga, you get dusted. You still out here chasing motherfucking pussy and you in your fucking 50s and 60s and shit. Motherfuckers need to go sit the fuck down. Y'all, I was watching the fucking tarot reader, y'all. I forgot her name. I think it was Rennie Oracle. And, yo, she was like, all men need is, I forgot, but whatever it was, she was like, they need to sit the fuck down somewhere. Yes, these niggas need, she said a hobby, a woman, a hobby, God, and something else. It was like 3 or 4 things that she said all niggas need. Like, y'all need to sit the fuck down. Y'all doing too much. You're causing too much heartbreak. You're causing too much turmoil. You're causing too much bullshit and toxicity. And then be sitting around. These will be the same men that'll sit around and be like, ain't no good woman out here. They'll be the same ones saying, ain't no good woman out here. Sir, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's what I always be wanting to ask these men. Every time they be like, ain't no good woman out here. Nigga, first of all, what type of woman are you trying to get? How is your pockets? How is your personality? Especially businessmen. Businessmen really gets on my fucking nerves. Like, they really get on my fucking nerves. Because they have access to certain things, right? But then they want you to revolve around them. I don't revolve around nobody, nigga. If you don't have no time to cultivate a relationship, then we don't have nothing to do. Give me something to talk about. We don't have nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about because all you're going to do is waste my fucking time and put me on your schedule, which means you're going to call when you feel like it. You want to see when you feel like it. All of that shit depends on you. I don't do that. I told y'all years ago I don't be fucking with no fucking wealthy men. I told y'all that shit. But my energy is so potent and magnetic right now that it is attracting men of wealth. But these men of wealth ain't never come across nobody like me. They ain't never. Because I don't care how much money you have. How is your personality? How do you treat me? How do you treat other people? How do you treat service people? I don't care about your fucking money, nigga. Don't niggas realize that shit? As long as you can take care of yourself and you're not asking me for no money, nigga, I don't give a fuck about how much money is in your bank account. Because you're an asshole. And you probably selfish. So I probably don't even have access to that shit, to that wealth anyway. Because you're a selfish ass nigga. So I'm not conforming to your bullshit. Depending on how much wealth you have. And I got to go around people and shit and change how I look. And change what clothes I wear and all this old extra shit. I'm not doing that. I don't need access to you that bad. I don't need access to you. I know how to deal and live life and comfortably. I don't need access to that shit. But I kind of do, because I got some projects that I need some funds for. But it ain't worth fucking my integrity. Fuck it. Shit. It ain't worth my integrity. Damn. Do anybody have morals and integrity anymore? Did that shit die in 95? Like chivalry died in 95? Like, what the fuck? I just said I was going to go off here 3 minutes ago. Men, go get your ass a fucking prostitute, nigga. Look at me. Look. Go get a fucking prostitute, hoe, somebody you can pay, and stop wasting women time, nigga. Stop wasting our fucking time, nigga. Stop walking around here breaking hearts and shit and leaving pieces all over the place. Leaving babies in every state, nigga. Get your shit together. Damn, I just made a video about telling y'all how y'all need to fucking heal yourself, because there's a lot of divine feminists around here that want connection. So why y'all not healing yourself instead of still walking around here trying to stick dick in everything? Nigga, I told this nigga not too long ago, nigga, sex is easy. Sex is easy. The fuck is wrong with you? Real connection is what's hard. If I wanted to go out here and break my celibacy at any point, I could. Literally. It would not take no effort whatsoever, because men are easy. They keep talking about women easy. No, nigga, men are easy. They will fuck you with no condom. They will try to fuck you any place, anywhere. They are the fucking real hoes in this motherfucker. Niggas will drop their address after knowing you for 2 hours. They're the real hoes of this motherfucker, but they keep talking about us when 90% of us just want love and affection from somebody, yo. We ain't trying to get caught up in all your bullshit and your toxicity. So heal your fucking self. And stop causing all this karma and shit on your bloodline. Y'all causing all this karma and turmoil on your fucking bloodline, my nigga. Y'all don't even understand how big this shit is outside of your fucking self. Because you selfish as shit. Anyway, y'all. Got to go. Peace, love, and increase. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shit.